What's the best human body cheat code you know? This works because the side-to-side motions helps our brain process memories. During REM sleep, our brain goes through the events of the day and catalogs them, with our eyes moving back and forth the whole time. However, with traumatic memories, our eyes remain frozen in one spot and we are unable to process the event, which is why we often remember the trauma like a vivid flashback rather than a faded movie like many of our memories. Sometimes thinking back to traumatic events and moving your eyes side to side will help to process the memory. This is a technique often used in CBT. Just wants to chime in cause it's so cool to think about. Drink enough water. Keeping hydrated helps so much. Honestly, being hydrated feels so good. I pretty much stopped drinking other things besides water for a while and tried for at least 60 ounces, 1.75 L, a day. That's pretty much just a regular sized water bottle with every meal and another little glass sometime during the day. It helped me to get rid of some nasty headaches and makes going to the bathroom easier. TL, DR, your body needs water, drink it. Gallon a day, here. It helps everything. Alertness, mood, skin, endurance, water is awesome. My go-to trick only works if the other person doesn't know about it. I tell the person something that's going to make them instantly anxious. It depends entirely on the person, though. If you're at work, and the person is a subordinate, it's easy, just say something like, I need to see you in my office, we need to talk, with a bit of authority. If it's a significant other, the dear, we need to talk, I need to tell you something. You might need to sit down, dramatic pause. If it's a peer, it's a little harder, because you have to say something that's anxiety-inducing, but realistic. I like to do something kind of dramatic, like stepping outside for a second, then run in and say, isn't that blue Honda your car? Or something like, John, the police are up front and asking for you. Similarly, the same taint tap that guys use to get the last drop of pee out, when used unexpectedly, cures their problem as well. If you wake up with your arm asleep because you were laying on it, the fastest way to make it wake up is to stick your arm straight up in the air and let the blood drain back down. Then lay your arm flat and allow blood flow to resume normally. For people that get stuffy noses, pick a nostril you want to have clear. I tend to prefer my right nostril, but it works both ways. Pick the side you want clear and lay on your side so that nostril is on top. Prop your head up on your hands so your head is resting at around a 45-degree angle relative to the surface you are laying on. This should clear the nostril on top pretty quickly. If not, try tilting your head at different angles until it does. This doesn't always work, but for me it usually does. Blacking out on alcohol. Full-blown time travel. Try eating 5 bars of Xanax. You will black out and wake up 40 hours later in a different state. Took 3, and in the course of 12 hours, as told by my fiancé, totaled my car, almost wrecked a second, lost $200, and hid an entire pizza in my closet. The car was so badly destroyed, not because I wrecked it, but because I beat the living hell out of it, that the cops thought someone had vandalized a car parked on the side of the road. P.S. I'm not a big burly man that beat up that poor Mazda. I'm 5 feet and apparently full of anger, face with tears of joy, haven't touched the asterisk since. Error. You be needing a pirate trick. When ya be getting up in the dead of night to drain your sea serpent, cover up one of your eyes before ya light your lanterns. Do your business one-eyed, and when ya extinguish your lanterns uncover your eye. Might be best the cover t'other so's ya keep your balance. Y'all find your night vision be retained and can avoid any pieces o' Lego hidden in the depths of your floor coverin'. There are 2 conflicting facts and one thing that most people don't talk about directly that lead to unsuccessful diets. As many people say, calories in calories out will make you lose weight, however. Most people don't feel full, aka, lose the food craving of hunger, because they've eaten enough calories, but because they've eaten enough volume to fill their stomachs. There's a bit more to it, but this is basically true. Some really simple things help to fix this. Eat beans and lentils as a main portion of your diet. They are really filling, really high protein, and have other good things in them. They are also relatively low calorie. I've eaten so many beans over a week, and still lost weight. Eat slowly and talk during your meal, as in, between bites of food. It takes some time for food to hit your stomach, and everyone knows that feeling of I shouldn't have had that much from time to time. Give your stomach some time to send a I'm not hungry anymore, please stop sending in food, KTHX signal to the brain. Forget everything you've ever been told about clearing your plate. No matter what you do, the extra half a meal on your plate is never going to be able to get to the starving kids around the world. Donate to some charities if that's a thing that you actually want to help solve, but shoving down food that you aren't hungry for is just going to contribute to weight gain. If there's enough left for another potential meal when you're hungry, just wrap it up and save it for leftovers. If there isn't, just trash it. If you're over 30, try eating foods you didn't like again. I have a newfound love for raw spinach since I've turned 30, when I hated it as a teen and even into my 20s. Your taste buds change as you age, and you might enjoy healthy foods more than you think. Cut out sodas. This gets said a lot, but it's true. If your lunch is a turkey club sandwich, a 20 ounces bottle of soda is adding 33 to 50% more calories to that meal. They are a relative ton of calories that don't make you feel more full or quench your thirst at all. Stop drinking calories in general. Juice and milk are just as bad if you keep drinking them throughout the day instead of just once or twice, and unless you are actively counting the calories of literally everything you consume, it's very easy to consume 1000 plus calories through drinks per day without realizing it. If you really like juice, get a soda maker and try diluting the juice with seltzer. I use a mix of 2 to 4 parts seltzer and 1 part each orange and cranberry juice, with a couple drops of lemon or lime juice and plenty of ice. It's pretty good, like a fruity soda, but way healthier. Resetting your sleep schedule. Just fast for a few hours before the time you want to go to sleep. You'll wake up hungry as if it's morning. It's more efficient to use a snack before bed. If you consistently consume the same small snack, i.e. warm milk and a biscuit, as part of a consistent bedtime routine, i.e. shower, snack, climb into bed, read a book for 10 minutes, lights out, your body will automatically start associating the snack and routine with sleep, and within a couple weeks, you can drag your sleep cycle back from say 2 a.m. to 9 p.m. Worked serious wonders on my insomnia for a while. The fasting thing just had me awake at 4 to 5 a.m. still tired, and I couldn't keep food down because I had to eat breakfast so early. It also stuffed up all my eating habits for the rest of the day. Uneasy face. You can increase the rate at which you learn by having shorter study sessions of the same amount of time as before that are broken up by doing something that is stress relieving. Like a 20-minute walk in a park or a coffee break after every 1 hour long study session. I really don't want to relieve my stress. I do this and it helps greatly. So many people freak out over studying for exams and cram for 12-hour sessions at a time, and I can't do that. What I do is study for maybe an hour or so, then I'll play a round of Overwatch or two, then get back to studying and repeat. Additionally, I've also done 20-minute spurts of studying mixed in with watching a live stream or some YouTube. Enough to keep me relaxed and keep my mind straight when I return back to studying. Can confirm works, just graduated with an engineering degree and made Dean's List my last 3 semesters. I've lost nearly 150 pounds on keto, 340 starting, 194 this morning, and I'm still dropping. The cheat code for keto flu is salt. Some get it through drinking broth, which I tried but don't recommend, Powerade Zero, or potassium supplements, but the easiest thing is just to get some no salt or light salt and go nuts. You need more sodium and potassium, and magnesium, when on keto. Fat tastes good. Salt tastes good. Keto tastes good. Also, helps my T1 diabetes and my cholesterol.